Hi students, welcome to another session. So far we are dealing with unit 5, that is sensation, perception and attention processes. These in the earlier session we discussed that these basic processes that are sensation, attention and perception, these constitute the process of cognition. This cognitive process is what decides the way we access information from the outside world, and the information is processed inside our body, that is in the brain. In today's session we will understand various types of stimuli. Stimuli is the plural form of stimulus. Stimulus is the one which takes attention or received by the sense organs of the human being. So let us see what are all the various types of stimulus are. The topic for today is nature and varieties of stimulus. The external environment that surrounds us contains a wide variety of stimuli. It is a plural form. Some of them can be seen, while some can be felt. Seen and felt means see and feel. Yesterday we have a code word, right? Shape, size and color. These are all can be identified with the naked eye. For example, house can be seen, but music it can only be felt. You cannot see music. There are several others that we can smell. Fragrance of a flower or taste like sweets, hot, like any other taste of other food items, etc. Generally, we taste what we eat, right? So then there are still others that we can experience by touching. Though, so feelings can be heard, touched, and smelled. So these are all senses, right? Example, softness of a cloth. Softness of a cloth can be touched and felt, right? Okay. So there are types of stimuli where we can see, we can hear, we can smell, we can taste, we can touch. So the same way the senses are, the stimulus are also of 5 types, but still there are types of stimuli. Let us see what are they. All these stimulus provide us with various kinds of information. We have very specialized sense organs to deal with these different stimuli. As human beings, we are bestowed with a set of 7 sense organs. These sense organs are also known as sensory receptors or information gathering systems. So, what are the sense organs? These are systems of information gathering, and they receive information from various sources, that is various stimuli. So what are the specialized sense organs? In the earlier session we discussed them as eyes, ears, skin, nose and tongue to taste. These sense organs are also known as sensory receptors because they gather information. 5 of these sense organs collect information from the external world. These are, that's what we discussed: eyes, ears, nose, tongue, and skin. These are the sense organs we discussed. These are all sensory receptors. These sense organs can also be called as sensory receptors. Okay. While our eyes are primarily responsible for vision, ears for hearing, nose for smell, tongue for taste, skin is responsible for experiencing touch, warmth, cold, pain, that is the temperatures or the state of being. The, he is in sad, he is in pain, etc. Specialized receptors of warmth, cold, pain are found inside our skin, that are pain receptors. They are A and C. I think we discussed in basis of human behavior. In that we discussed these things. Besides these 5 external sense organs, we have also got 2 deep senses. We have discussed these basic things, right? But apart from this, we have also other things called 2 deep senses, that are kinesthetic and vestibular system. This vestibular system is in ear. Kinesthetic is related to cerebellum. This is also we discussed in basis of human behavior. They provide us with important information about our body position and movement of the body parts related to each other. Like hands movement, the person is walking, the person is walking, the person is able to sit, stand, move, perform his functions like moving hands, moving legs. For example, a child, an infant cannot have fully developed brain, right? So with that, this kinesthetic system is not fully functional. So after 8 to 12 months, the person will be able to walk, sit, roll around. These are all we discussed in physical development of, that is in the human development chapter, that is unit 4, right? So this is the uh, these development will be balanced by kinesthetic system. So we have 5 sense organs, and in addition to that we have kinesthetic and vestibular systems for receiving information or gather information. These are called sensory receptors. Okay. With these 7 organs, let me see if I skip the slide. So we have discussed, right? So with these 7 sense organs, we register 10 different variety of stimuli. For example, you may notice whether a light is bright or dim, whether it is yellow, red, green, and so on. With sound, you may notice it is loud or faint, whether it is melodious or distracting. These different qualities of stimuli are also registered by our sense organs. So, how it is being registered? The information can be registered in 10 different types, that is light, dark, loud, faint, in this way. And the colors, either it is yellow, green, etc. These different qualities of stimuli are also registered, that is type and quality. Type and quality of stimuli. So these are the various types which we discussed, that are 5 basic 5 sense organs and 2 deeper sense organs which are responsible for processing and gathering information, that is kinesthetic and vestibular. Vestibular is in ear, that balances the body. The kinesthetic is in the brain. These are the 2 systems which are responsible for the balancing of the body and also receiving information, processing. It is about sensory receptors. We discussed the main topic, that is sensory reception or sensory information gathering. Okay, that ends the session for today. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Okay, if you have any queries regarding the sensory organs, sensory receptors, which we have discussed, please write to the mail ID, or you can come into the personal chat box. We can clear the doubts. So please complete the relevant questions at the end of the chapter, and we will meet you again with a new topic in the next session.